Probably one of the prettiest cities in the world.
Peter has.
Yep.
Peter will tell you about it. Oh, I'm kidding.
It's green and it's wet and it's brown.
Peter would tell you about Vancouver over a nice tall glass of Jameson's.
And you can find any. And you can find any.
Forget about it, I'm telling you.
And so that's where I went to university, and when I came out in '89, I think you guys heard some of the story yesterday. We did a production of Life and some Shakespeare on the beach. Did a production of Waiting for Godot, which we ended up taking to Prague. And that was kind of the beginning of the end. I stayed there for the 10 years and founded a theater company.
Really?
Yes. We call ourselves the Misery Loves Company. Is there, what would be a good Italian translation of Misery Loves Company? Misery Loves Company. Misery.
Misery must not die.
Yeah, that's fun. And so
Could you please speak a little bit slower so I can keep up with you?
yes, it was cold. David. Yes, and then we ran for 10 years there. We ran in repertory. We grew into the largest English language theater company in Eastern Europe. And that's slow. Really? Well, I guess it was. Not really. No, I guess it is. But you guys heard my story yesterday. I want to ask Bruce exactly the same question. Bruce, how did you get your start? Oh, have you guys got enough time?
I've bored them with that already.
Have you guys heard that story already?
See, now you come up here, we're both tanky. God, I thought it would be a comedy duo here.
It'll come.
No. Now, Stargate, which I thought was a really good series. It was a great motion picture, a good series. I know Richard Dean Anderson used to be a neighbor of mine. I think Richard had the great, whoever said this is a good possibility for a series, right on. And,
You never know with science fiction.
no, you don't. But Stargate was kind of, and Stargate Atlantis, all the spin-offs, everything had to do with Stargate, I think, was the last really good show. I don't even count Battlestar Galactica as that. That's sci-fi. You know, what I'm saying is, what started in the early 90s with all the Star Trek shows, and this, I think yours was the last really good one that had a very compelling plot lines, and was sustainable as a series.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not easy to think of a concept and say, okay, this is a great movie, or a couple of episodes, but my gosh, how do we do years of it?
Yes. And they ran Stargate SG-1, the first one, has the Guinness Book of Records record for the longest consecutive running sci-fi series. Doctor Who has run longer with interruptions and with various doctors in place. And that's a real testament, I think, to the writers. I mean, let's give credit where credit is due. Actors, we fill in the shoes of the characters that they create, but they are creating the entire cosmology, the whole world, all the races, all of the, borrowed from small towns in Canada. That's how they get their race names. It's true. They have to manage the whole thing and really put it together. So really, I think it's the writers of sci-fi that deserve a lot of the credit in terms of making that show.
Yeah, and Vancouver had become quite a hub of filming. It's really grown over the years.
Indeed.
And it's my favorite place to work. I shot all of Tron Legacy there. I'm sure if we do the next movie, it will be shot there as well.
Hollywood away camp.
It is. And,